Do you like to draw? How would you like a career being creative, getting paid to have fun? Hi, I'm Matt Bush, professor and faculty advisor of creative imaging and illustration. One of the great specialties we have in MACA, the Media and Communication Arts Department here at Macomb College. We have an amazing program. You got to check it out. Come on inside.
Everywhere you look, illustration is part of our daily lives. You can probably guess book covers, movie posters, comic books, children's books, and graphic novels. But what about cereal boxes? Even the backs of cereal boxes. Instruction manuals, training brochures, medical illustration, even many of the logos you see around have an illustration incorporated into it. Ever given someone a greeting card? What was on it? Packaging for toys and video games? Magazines of all kinds need editorial illustrations for their articles. Plus, concept art for movies, animation, video games, any characters you can think of need to be drawn and planned out ahead of time, which brings us to the world of pre-viz storyboards. Animation, movies, TV shows and commercials, video games, they all have story sequences that need to be created. Even the music industry needs illustrations, not only for CD art, but for promotion and marketing, plus merch products. Illustration for the fashion industry is huge. Websites and apps need illustration. There's architectural product illustration, technical, licensing, caricatures. People even cover their bodies with illustration.
So how do you get a piece of the action? It all begins with a top-notch education like the program we have here.
You want to learn from the best, which is why all of our teachers in MACA have at least 5 to 10 years experience in the industry. We want to share with you all our secrets of building solid skills that are actually relevant to working today. So what do I bring to the table? I've been working in all aspects of illustration, primarily with Hollywood properties for over 2 decades. Books, movie posters, toys, comic books, and apps. My passion for creating art is only rivaled by my passion for sharing how I made my dreams come true. I teach courses like Figure Illustration 2, which is advanced figure drawing, Painted Illustration, where I cover 4 different painting techniques, and Pre-Viz, where I go over storyboarding and animatic sequences for film and animation.
But enough about me. Let's meet some of our other professors and faculty.
Brian Sorial is a professor and he's a veteran in the industry. He even taught me how to draw and paint the Millennium Falcon. Brian teaches courses like Adobe Photoshop, Illustrator, and After Effects.
The fundamentals of drawing is so important to everyone's growth within this department. Pre-viz, to what we used to call storyboarding, to animation, to animatics, to figure illustration and its relationship to animation, to Adobe Illustrator and vector drawing. If you want to be successful today and you want to compete in today's market, drawing is the most important thing. Understanding shading, rendering, lighting. I was known for product illustration, but I couldn't do this if I didn't understand reflectability, if I didn't understand how glass catches inverse reflections. Foundation drawing is the foundation of everything. It's never going to change no matter how digital we get.
Alex Bushell is a professional illustrator who has worked with licensed properties like Star Wars. He teaches a course called Illustration Fundamentals where students learn perspective and basic drawing. Meet Darren Rademacher. His expertise is concept art and interactive coding. He's also worked for Hollywood properties and teaches figure illustration, where he gives an emphasis on anatomy for illustration and concept design for film, animation, and video games.
We study drawing from the live model so that we can learn to build and invent characters.
Bill Polkowski is also a licensed illustrator with additional experience in publishing. He teaches traditional courses like figure illustration and digital courses like Photoshop. Lynn Z is a designer and illustrator who has worked with many licensed products. She's also a puppet designer and director and has produced and animated episodes. Lindsay teaches courses like Illustration Fundamentals, Digital Layout, and Pre-Viz Storyboarding, where she brings her expertise teaching storytelling with temporal connections for film and animation.
In the past, illustration was usually about communicating a single image. More and more, we're developing into motion, creating a series of images through time-based media.
And Garth Glazer, another industry vet who can create beautiful illustrations with any media he gets his hands on. He teaches courses like rendering and concept illustration, utilizing traditional drawing skills but producing print-ready material with digital media.
Students have unlimited digital tools to work with, so we're really focusing on concept. What will sell the image and what is the best way to produce it in today's world?
All right, so you've gotten a taste of a few of the pros that teach here in creative imaging and illustration, and their work looks great. How does the student work look?
Wow, okay, so the work is impressive, but let's get down to brass taxes. What kind of work are our students getting? Lucasfilm, Hasbro, Disney, Marvel, General Motors, PlayStation. These are just a few of the clients our students have gone on to work for. But this isn't limited to just creative imaging and illustration. Our students do incredible work in all of the MACA specialties. We produce outstanding students in photographic technologies, design and layout, interactive web media, video production, 3D animation, and collaborative media. The portfolios and demo reels they put together are second to none. In fact, by the numbers, more students end up getting jobs after Macomb's 2-year MACA program than any other 4-year graphic arts college program in Michigan. And we do it at a fraction of the cost.
Yeah, the program is amazing. I've always been really interested in drawing, but MACA is helping me take it to the next level. It's awesome.
I love the fact that I'm learning how to draw and paint, but also using digital media to go professional. It's awesome.
The greatest thing is the teachers. You're learning from the pros that are doing it for real. They're out in the industry, making a living at it, and you're learning from them.
In high school, you're there because you have to be, and that's how it goes. But at MACA, everyone's here for the same thing. We all have the same interests, the same dreams. It's good networking, and you make friends for life, and that's great.
So what are you waiting for? Find out more about creative imaging and illustration and the rest of the excellent MACA specialties we have at macomb.edu.